Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Camppatton Family Compound. It is time for Friday night on the Homestead. And tonight's topic, well, as you all haven't guessed, love homestead style. It's Valentine's Day. And how's everybody out there doing? Let me check this, make sure everybody got in here. All right, so first one in was Walt Rogers, then Troop 1351, followed by Mother Earth Garden Club, then Phelan Clan Wolf. Aiden Deer came in next, then Kaylin Strain, then Geeky Gardens, How to Garden, and Tammy Harder, and Diana too. Those are the ones making comments so far, and we got more than that on the count number up here in the corner of my screen on my side. And so we got several people that are lurking. And lurking is fine. Just we ask that you give a thumbs up and at least say lurking. All righty. And so I hope everybody's been having a lovely day today. Kevin Strange just finished dinner, is having some tea. And let me fix it. I forgot to put the other light on. There we go. Get rid of all the little sparkly things caused by the green screen. All right. Tonight may or may not go full length, depends on how everybody interacts and what's going on here. But there are some things about today that I'd like to point out personally on them in my family. As kids, it was always a big deal taking a little package of things to school, and with all the little goody things in it and stuff, and the will you be my Valentine cards for everybody in class and all the other fun stuff. All that fun stuff back in the early 60s. So the school district around here only has school Monday through Thursday. So yesterday on Thursday, they did Valentine's Day yesterday. And when Danny came over, he goes, "Happy Valentine's Day." I go, "Well, thank you, but Valentine's Day is actually tomorrow." He goes, "No, it's not. It's today." No. You remember your mother said you guys are going to be celebrating it today, rather than tomorrow, because, you don't have school on Friday, which is Valentine's Day. No bother, no mail, no nothing. Had a great day. And so, yeah. But my wife and I, when we got together, the first couple of Valentine's days, we do all fancy stuff. I get all the roses, get all the fun stuff. And as I learned what stuff she liked and didn't like, it evolved. And then after the kids all went to the elementary school Valentine's Day stuff, and the last one gave it up and stuff, it's like we did it a couple more times, little things for each other. And then it's kind of like, we know we love, we give each other's pros, give each other foot rubs and neck, shoulder rubs, head rubs, all the time. Is, we don't need a special day for them. We just, say Happy Valentine's Day and stuff like that. But all the commercial crap that goes with it went by the wayside. And the one year we stopped giving the chocolates and the roses and the candies and all the other stuff. About 2 weeks later, my wife goes, "We saved $140 on Valentine's Day by not doing this stuff." And it's like, okay, what are we going to do with the money? And she goes, "I put it on the house against the principal on the house." So it actually saved us more money in the long run. But yeah, these little candy heart things, they'll always remind me of Valentine's Day. And biting into them and worrying what that did I chip a tooth biting into that or not? The ones we always got were harder than rocks, man. It's like, man. So, but anyways, I got a couple of things to talk about here. So, what is love? Mark's in the house now. Mark, you goofball. All right, Mark, that can go several different ways. what you put in there. Going back to after World War II, it's Happy Victory Day. But yeah. So what is love? Well, basically, love is your I just lost the word. Not selected. The perfect word. I had it and I just lost it. You know. Right. So we got. Well, it's an oh shoot. I can't remember the word now. That basically is how you feel about somebody without any reservations or conditions. There was a perfect legalese word for that, and I just can't remember right now. Not undying commitment, but it was with not restrictions, like I said, a legalese word. But anyway, yeah. So basically, it's when you care about somebody, without any reservations or anything else like that, and it's just, and so love really is how you feel about somebody, and it's not necessarily the act of pointing. Non-requited is a return on it. That'd be Romeo and Juliet. And it is not necessarily having the biggest and best house. Getting something, for her or him that's all the, all super duty, fancy, smashy, and everything else. And it's not setting up the perfect suburban cookie cutter house and fitting in. It could be if there's something that you both want, it could, and you both want it. It could be a small community. We grow food and have a nice, peaceful area. It could be out in the middle of nowhere, all alone, and doing what you want to do, and not have to worry about others that are impacting having others impact your family. Yep, that too, that especially. And so unconditional's getting there, but I said there's unconditional is probably the best one. You love someone without any added conditions, without any, anything of, well, I'll love you if you do this. No, it's not that. And it's a collaboration of life together. It's a partnership where each partner gives 60%. Think about that. Each person gives more than they think they're getting. So whether you like it or not, love impacts what you do, how you live, how you spend, and how you think. I didn't have room to put that one on there. I think that's the last. I just had a little short one there to go over some stuff. And love also means realizing that men are from Mars and women are from Venus, and 1 + 1 sometimes is 11, and sometimes 2 + 2 is 8. And what you think you know, you may not know. And you think you have it all figured out, and then the person goes, what made you think that? And you list all the things out and they go, oh, wow, that's not what I meant. Once again, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, two different languages. You got Martian and Venetian, and orange doesn't always mean orange, and apple doesn't always mean a fruit. So sometimes it takes love, sometimes through misunderstandings, sometimes it involves disagreements. It often involves disagreements, but those disagreements don't have to be loud and angry. They can be soft and caring, and like, but I thought you wanted this. No one wanted that. Oh, when did you say that? I'm brain dead. That's a strange book, by the way. Yeah, the book. What is it? Oh shoot! I'm sure we will try. I think it's "Women Are from Venus, Men Are from Mars" book. Yeah. Men are from Mars, Women Are from Venus by John Gray. And he spells it the American way. Oh. Wow. Okay. So you can get a used version for under $5. You get the new paperback version for $22 from Amazon. Yeah. Oh, you get a used one from World of Books for $3. But it's one of those things that you have to realize that as much as you know, you don't know what you think you know. And the world impacts each person differently every day. And one day you may think you had a perfect day. You come home and somebody says something and it's just the straw that breaks the camel back. But you got to realize you got to realize to stop and acknowledge that what you're mad about is not what happened at home. It's what happened at work or on the way home from work that's impacting things. And you all on the other end have to realize if your partner is going off on you because you said something wrong, to realize, wait a minute, they must have had a bad day, and don't take it personally. Arrakis is Planet Dune. Yeah, just watch out for them sandworms, Kaylin. But yeah, so there's things that we just need to take care of. And when your partner shares some dreams of the future, you don't dismiss them, because dreams change. And so someone may have thought, this is what I want for years. They keep saying this is what they want. Also, they froze, and all of a sudden they say, no, I think I want this instead. Don't get mad that they change gears, because as we grow, we evolve. We all change a little bit. We get more knowledge. Our perception of the world changes, and what we thought we wanted it when we were younger, we no longer want when we worms are rapid transit. We realize that what we thought we wanted when we were younger isn't what we want when we have more knowledge. And sometimes some parents try to warn you, and others are like, Nah, they'll learn on their own. They need the experiences of growing up and changing their mind. But yeah, parents that warn you are nicer. Mark, don't go there. Ugh. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Popped up. I had 2 pop-ups here, but the message on this screen said there were 9 new messages, but there were only 2. So, not everyone finds their perfect mate immediately. Some find it later in life. Sometimes they're the same age. Sometimes they're years apart. And, don't judge other couples by what they're doing. If they're happy, they're happy. Be happy for them, and maybe you'll wind up being happy too. And I am tired. Oh, I don't know what was going on with the sun last night, but it kept me up just about most of the night. And once I did fall asleep, I only got about 2 hours sleep, and it woke me up like that this morning, about 4 o'clock this morning. Okay, we're going into movies, it looks like. Now I've seen Caitlin's and I've seen Glenn, How to Gardens. They've been doing shorts, and they've also been doing those shorts as reels on Facebook as well, and I've been seeing those there. So yeah, I have been seeing your stuff, and I've been I mark it. Sometimes I don't know what sort of comment to make. Sometimes I give it a thumbs up. Sometimes I just give it a thumb. I actually put a thumbs up into the comments. Others I just give it a thumbs up. And I can't think of the proper thing to say. But yeah, you had a lot of cherry tomatoes there, and two of my grandsons would eat half of those for you. It's just, to me, this is Valentine's Day. This year is a little bit, I don't know, it's just, my wife keeps saying, she's, oh, you had to go and, oh, man. Hey, Tammy. I don't think she'll win. Especially when they find out that when everybody realized, wait a minute, she couldn't even manage her own campaign. She received, hundreds of millions of dollars. She wound up, however many, $20 million or whatever it was in debt. She can't balance her own campaign budget. How is she going to keep us from going $200 trillion in debt, or the state of California from going, $1 trillion in debt, first year she's in office? Yeah. And of course, like several economists were saying today on a couple of different videos and stuff that I came across, they're predicting that within 6-7 years, both New York and California, if not a lot sooner, are going to have to declare bankruptcy, because especially what Gavin Newsom just did, diverting another $100 million from infrastructure to give to illegal aliens. No, there's a bunch in There's a bunch up in the state of Washington. There's a bunch in New York. There's a bunch in New Jersey and Maryland. And just look on the map where everything voted blue. Yeah. Or just look at some of the reels, the ones that are saying, oh, Anyone that voted for Trump, you're not allowed to have tacos anymore. You can't do this. All you can have is white bread and mayonnaise. That was the stupidest rant I ever saw. And it's no wonder that particular person is single and can't find anybody to connect with, because that person is too volatile. Yeah. So let's see. But next year, it looks like next year on, actually, I'm not sure what it's going to be. Let me take a look at something here. Wednesday, 2026. Is that going to be a Saturday? Yeah, it's going to be a Saturday. So next year it'll be on a Saturday, and the staff sergeant should be up here with me, and maybe both of us will be up on here. But I'm expecting a ringy dingy from her anytime, because all right, she got off work probably about, okay, so it's coming on 5:30 there. She got off work probably about 20 minutes ago, unless she had a project to be on, and then she probably getting off work in a couple minutes here and then driving home. But yeah. Oh, so shoot. Mac Gilbert, Southern Bluffs Homestead, posted a real funny meme, and I forgot to save it. Dang it. He did it on Facebook for Valentine's Day. He also posted him singing a song sounding like, and someone said, you better stop the car. It sounds like you're dragging a cat. He was singing along with a song on the radio or on the CD player. How much snow do I have now? Not as much as I did this morning. I was out there last night spreading a whole bunch of rock salt out there. I spread some out before I went to this city hall meeting, and when I came back, where my car was parked, because I pulled it forward, threw out a bunch of salt down so it would be clear when I pulled back in. There was, 3/4 of an inch of snow on top of that. I threw more out around it. It took until probably about 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock this morning for the all that rock salt out there finally melted everything on top of it. And then it started raining. So I'm not sure exactly how much is out. I haven't gone out to the look since it started raining, but the most, what was thick, looking like it was thick on the driveway, looked like it was really thin the last time I looked. And Tammy Rebel Canners is here. To be honest, the temperature for the rest of the month can be cold, just as long as it warms up just enough so that instead of snowing here, it rains. I'd rather have the rain where the water soaks into the ground and gets in the aquifer, rather than the snow that sits on top of the ground. Everybody goes, oh, great, we got this much snow, so that means we're going to get that much water into the aquifer. And then it evaporates like your ice cubes in your refrigerator. And it just evaporates and blows away with the wind and doesn't get into our aquifer here. I'd rather have rain where it gets in. More snow here, maybe 2 to 4 inches. Let me take a look-see at that here, for what I got coming up here. Refresh the screen. Oh. We got rain this afternoon here. High is supposed to be 30. It was supposed to be 37. It's 36 right now, so it probably reached 37. It's cooling off. So yeah, stuff is melting right now. The low tonight is only 24. Last night it was single digit, like 7 or something. Saturday is snow before, mainly before 9 a.m. Tonight the snow is mainly after 4 a.m. So snow could be heavy at times. So between 4 and 9, that 5-hour period, could get 1 to 2 inches there. As part of the nighttime hours, and the daytime hours says new snow accumulation 1 to 3 inches possible. But then the after 9 o'clock or so, it's supposed to clear up. And then snow Saturday night comes in after 11 p.m. with winds 9 to 11 miles an hour and gusts as high as 18 miles an hour. But so tomorrow the high is 28. Sunday it's 33. Washington's birthday it's 35. And Tuesday it's 32. And Wednesday it's 32. And Thursday it's 34. So we're flirting with freezing there during the daytime. We've got several days that are up there where enough where it can start melting, especially you have something that's, like the asphalt or the cement driveways and stuff where we got patches that are exposed. They will then absorb the heat. Caitlin said got up to 30 today. Jack saying biting my tongue. My thing is not chocolate cake. My thing is spiced cake with buttercream cinnamon frosting. Yeah. Let me look at something else here real quick here. Bring it up here. Open a new tab. I showed this last night, so I'm going to see how much it's changed. It changes all the time. And I've got a low sitting there. Yeah, okay. Back that up a little bit. So you got this the jet stream pulling down from Canada here, going all the way down into Louisiana and turning here and going catching going through all the areas here. Hitting down Kentucky and Tennessee and catching Illinois and Indiana and everybody, and yeah, it's coming down straight across. And that coming across there is definitely following the lines here. That line is coming down, going to cover. Yeah, it's going to go into cover across southern Pennsylvania and northern Maryland. Lovely stuff. Still another push coming down, and then another, and not until another push there coming down. 2 bushes coming down next week, and then another one pushing down in here, and that line also goes down. These lines here follow it down, go way down into the Gulf, and they come over and they hit below the panhandle of Florida. So who knows what it's going to bring. I was just seeing a couple. Foot wrong hanging. Oh, somebody posted a video. They're cooking outdoors in their on their homestead there, and he cut off a slice of butter and put it in the pan. They're moving it around, and they moved it for a second, and the butter was there, and the chicken walked up, grabbed the butter, and started taking off. Next picture was them cooking, was preparing fried chicken. Yeah. What gets me about February 2nd. February 2nd's only 6 weeks into winter. There's always 6 weeks more to go. Just whether it's going to be a warm 6 weeks of winter or a cold 6 weeks of winter or a wet 6 weeks of winter. Yeah. Oh. So, whoever did it for Gray Man Prepping this morning, there was a big spike on watch hours and stuff, and someone shared some of my videos out, and they got returns and a lot of watches on it. It's like, wow. In the 1 hour, there are 247 views. So, wow. Thank you, whoever was sharing those out. Okay, I've eaten all the caffeine and stuff out of that gum. Brain's working a little bit better. Yeah, there's some really weird things going on YouTube, though. Yeah, I think the AI is freaking out every time they see something political happen. Yeah. Yeah, that's possible too. I mean, I've gotten a lot of comments on box throwing and on the unboxing and stuff, but okay, I'm just looking here. Yeah, but I don't know how those are popping up here so fast. Wow. I guess it was someone was the big hit one here. Did I post that yesterday? Hang on, let me take a look at my shorts. I want to just to see what sort of weirdness is it's showing here. Yeah. So it was yesterday, noonish. And yeah. So the one I shared out yesterday got almost 500 views on it. Guess people like looking at Highway 80 through the California Sierras. Anywho, yeah. So just for what's going on here, we got a bunch of stuff scheduled already. I got to get the list back off to Tammy and Mark here because I got added a bunch more stuff to it for the Monday night Fireside chat. I got stuff out scheduled out through. The schedule is full through June 28th. But anybody has any type of canning questions or food preservation questions for Tammy, Mark, and me, please send any of us an email, and we'll get it on the schedule here. But yeah, So yeah, got some interesting ones. Got some other interesting things for gray man prepping added in there, questions and stuff that people are looking at. I just want to share information with you guys, keep you guys safer and healthier and everything. Oh, anyways, yeah, I wasn't planning on going too long here. I'm expecting the froze. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up here now. We kind of touched on things. I don't, got to check on things. So coming up here tomorrow on Gray Man Prepping, the topic is cost of imports and tariffs and a little bit of history on tariffs and stuff like that. Monday is going to be first time pressure canning over here on Camppatton Family Compound. Tuesday for Tactical Tuesday, lithium batteries, quality matters. Going to talk about all the boo-boo-goos going on with the quality of workmanship, because those batteries really do on quality matter. And next Friday here is Homestead Focus. Everything or one thing at a time. So I've been seeing several of the homesteading channels saying we tried to do too much at once, and others saying, talking about, others saying we should have tried doing more instead of just focusing on one thing. We should have tried to get several things done at once. Others said we tried to do too much. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Looking at the pros and cons of both things next Friday. Ooh. That explains why I saw you on Facebook, Tammy. I saw you that you were active on Facebook. Yeah. The thing about missing some of the streams, when you get back, you can always binge watch them. Tomorrow, I am also going to try, see how it goes. I may not go live. I may just record it on time lapse. I'm going to do 2 cannings tomorrow. One is just going to be water, and it's going to be testing out the All-American that my wife was gifted from a couple we know whose wife died. And the other one, I'm going to can broth. And so it's going to be, I checked all the times. It's only 25 minutes to can the broth, whereas it's 90 minutes to can the meat. So we're going to see. That'll either be on a regular video that I'll do for time lapsing, or I may go live. I don't know. See how it looks like in the morning and whether or not I get into Idaho Falls. So with that, everyone, thank you for coming in. Hope you have a lovely Valentine's Day, and take care. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow for Survival Saturday.